That was odd. Can you hear me now? Yeah, that's better. So what's going on? I've been watching your shorts. That finish that you're doing is coming along nicely. Looks like it's just about done. So we'll hang out a few minutes. We'll see who else shows up. We got 3 people in the chat right now. Please say hi and take a look at the goal I have set up. If we get if we get 10, really. All right, let me check. Hey, baby boy, no problem. I'm trying to check out the audio issue right now, but no problem, baby boy. I saw your message. Is this helping at all? Check, check. Can you hear me now? Hello? Did that help? TSA. I've got the volume all the way up, so I can't do much more. All right, so looks like we got a few people stopping by. So here's what's going on with the super chat. I'm going to do a giveaway. All right, I need to draw up some funds to help cover the costs of this build. So I don't know if you've seen them yet. TSA, you pretty much are responsible for these since you paid for them. I had them made and I designed it, but you paid for them. Have I shown you that yet? I pulled it out a few times. It's a little dull. I got 2 of these, so it looks great. Thank you. Yeah, I think so too. It looks great. It's a singular thing, you know what I mean? Well, not quite singular, but definitely bespoke. So I decided to do a goal for the super chats, and when I reach, we'll do it every week if I have to. When we reach the set goal, which I think is 10 yellow super chats, which are $10 a piece, I'm going to do a pick a number giveaway with the people who trigger the super chat. So there'll be the 10 people who do the yellow level super chat, and then whoever picks the right number is going to get the extra. You're going to get the backup. So if anybody wants to win a one-of-a-kind, a pretty much one-of-a-kind neck plate, or two-of-a-kind neck plate, that's the way to do it. After YouTube takes their cut of the super chats, I'll have enough to feel like it was sold for a proper value. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's 10 yellow super chats. But we're going to have that going forward. And I'm also going to do a couple more. So, guys, hit me up with some super chats so we can keep going. I got another, it's going to be a pack of parts from the build. And it's going to be the humbucker covers. I'm sorry, not the humbucker covers. The humbucker rings and the single coil pickup ring I got, which is an awesome ring, but it's not for a Strat single coil. It's for a Telly neck single coil, but it's an awesome piece. There it go. Oh man, how's this? That was a great hint because this thing it fell off my neck. I didn't even know. There it is. It cures all the audio problems, right? All right. Is the guitar too much for the microphone? So So I've been doing some building, some assembly, some small stuff. Because you know how it is. You always think you got everything, and then little things pop up. Are good. Something was clinking in the background too. All right, baby boy, be good, buddy. Take it easy. All right, take care. So, all right. So moving forward, for anybody who's here, we got a few people here now. I'm probably going to mention this a few times. We're doing a giveaway with the super chats. When we get 10 yellow super chats, I'm going to be giving away the neck plate that you just saw. If you saw it, an extra custom neck plate for the autism build, and it's pretty much going to be a one-of-a-kind thing. You will have one, and there'll be another one on this guitar, and that's it. So if you want something unique, maybe you got something, maybe autism is in your family, and you want to make a little statement, a little personal statement, you can't do better than that, I don't think. Anyway, so just me and you, TSA, everybody's running. So I did start putting some stuff on the neck, and I was about to put the string trees on, but I ran out of time. And believe it or not, it's one of the reasons I was actually I actually held off doing the live yesterday, because I didn't get it done. But yeah, see if I can do this in a way that's not going to get too much glare on there. So here we go. All right, they look pretty nice, right? Yeah, thanks. I think so too. And I got to put the string trees on. That's what all that's for. And I've trimmed this down, and I got the spot for it on the neck. I picked up the clear coat. It's a satin clear, a matte clear coat, so it's clear but dull, not shiny. So that's going to go under that. I'm just waiting on the sandpaper. I couldn't find a decent deal on the sandpaper locally on eBay. I had to get it from China. So it'll be here in a few more days. But hopefully by the end of the week, I'll have the guitar more or less assembled, and I'll be looking to get somebody to help me wire it up right. So fingers crossed, this guitar will be wired up by the end of the year. And we'll be on point. We'll be on schedule. So anybody, say hi, guys. When you stop by, please say hi, all right? Let me know who's here. So please check out the goals for a super special giveaway that I'm going to be doing, okay? Everything is explained in there. And you're not going to be able to get a giveaway like this anywhere else. So if you're a guitar player, and you'll see, read it. All right? So yeah, we showed that. I got I got a couple of things planned. I think I want to do a guitar shape tier list. I got that set up so we can do that. And I can show you the body too, because the body I did a little work on. Turns out the pick guard doesn't line up with any of the holes in the body. So I spent the morning putting toothpicks in there. The world's paint job, our paint job. Your world's. That's what you're calling it. Got you. Okay, yeah, you're calling your paint job the world's paint job. I like it. I like what you're doing. I think it's great. It shows that, with the right approach, it's not that hard to do something like that, right? Because you're just doing this in steps, right? And I think that's great, because it's coming out really, really nice. That guitar will never have I don't think that guitar will ever have a better finish than that one. That's for sure. So, so yeah, I could. You know what? Let me get the body. It's on my bed here. Quick reach around, more or less. So, how's everybody been? Did anybody check out that video that I posted? I know that it was a kind of a cheesy replacement for the reaction I was planning, but company was driving me nuts. They're nice, but they're hounding me a little bit. At least that's the way it felt. So I just said I had to get this done as fast as possible, and I kind of slapped something together. But they loved it. So I was just wondering if anybody else watched it. All right. All right. I think this body looks so much better just with that little bit of paint in there. All right. I'm trying to hold this at an angle that's not going to have too much light. How am I liking the diamond? I'm liking the diamond, but I'm also feeling like it's supposed to be a $400 guitar, and I'm feeling like it's not really a $400 guitar. And it's a funny thing because as I'm feeling like that, I'm watching reviews of other people's diamonds, and they're kind of saying similar stuff. One guy, I forget who it is now. I can picture his face. He's an older gentleman, wears glasses. He picked up one of the ones that was $1,000 or $900 on the website. He got in early, and he paid $150 for it. And he was saying it felt like a $150 guitar, but I don't think he realized it was originally list price of $1,000. So that blew my mind right there because it felt like a $150 guitar to him. And then the Bald Shredder just posted his. Hey, baby boy. Yeah, thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. No, I forgot what I was saying. But so all right. So anyway, look, the whole thing with this is, as you can see, I had to put a few. Can you see that there? Did I miss one? No, that's in there. It just looks a little deep. I had to put a few filler toothpicks in there. And now I got some paint. Thankfully, my brother's an artist, so he's got a whole bunch of paints that he does and doesn't use. I can usually just ask him, and he'll help me find something that's close. I got some paint, some red and blue paint. I'm going to use a toothpick to fill in the holes. And I'm going to do that later tonight or tomorrow. And as for this guy, I'm going to start working on this again. But first, I'm going to take this guy out, and I'm going to make sure that I can get these screws in and out of these metal holes a little bit better before I start playing around with the plastic, because I am not scratching this up. I don't know what a 1K guitar feels like, but Boleros are really nice. Those are really nice. Those are like, you got one with the flame on it, right? And those were like $500 guitars, and they kind of look like $500 guitars. But some of them, like Ball Shredders, doesn't even look like it. He bought one of the Halcyons, which is the lower end one, the Shredder, and looks like a good guitar. But the paint job on the one he got looks like something on a 3-color Glary, like a tobacco sunburst Glary. That's kind of what it looks like. It's a little bit, excuse me, cheap looking. Oh, excuse me. That's out of nowhere. But what's going on? 5150, how you doing? What's going on? Flame top. One side said $9.99. Yours, really? That's a score then. I didn't realize they were that high. I saw some of them for I thought on the website for $500, but I think there's a lower end version with that type of finish and then a higher end one. I don't know. I've been looking at so many guitars between those two websites, World Music Supply and the Diamond site. I could be getting confused. So who knows? What's going on, 5150 BCG? How you doing, BCG? So for anybody who's jumping in right now, do me a favor, check out the chat, the super chat. We're doing a thing with the super chats. If you guys, if I get 10, when I get 10 yellow super chats, I'm going to be giving away basically a one-of-a-kind thing here. I'm basically going to be giving away one of these. I got 2 of these. One's going on the guitar. The other is going to go to the person who wins the pick a number game after we get 10 yellow super chats. Okay? If we don't get this today, we'll do it again next week until this sells. And we're going to do a couple of other things as well. So if you want this, hit me up with a yellow super chat. That's a $10 super chat. It only takes 10 for somebody to get a shot at winning this. All right? Then there's going to be other ones. Once that one goes, there'll be others as well. I have an idea for the extra water slides. I have 6 water slides. I only need 1. So I'm thinking about doing something with the water slides to make them available to people for to buy, so they can have a memento of the build if they want them. Doing okay, RJ. Okay, cool. Thank you. Better out the attic than the basement. Yeah, really, especially as I get older. Paint the rest of the electronics cavity with the black shielding paint. I would, but JMK, he put that in there, and that was part of his work. I want to leave that. Otherwise, I would, because I like the way that the black looks in there. But that's actually copper shielding inside the other part. But I don't necessarily disagree. It should be that it should be more uniform. Later, baby boy. See you soon. But yeah, that's that. So, who's with me? Who wants to go and do some a guitar shapes tier list? All right. So I'm going to head on over there. I'm going to set that up. I got it set up. I just need to get there and do. All right. Is this working at all? All right. All right. So here we are. I got a tier list going here. And here, let me come back here. Here we go. We got all these different guitar shapes. A lot of them I don't like, but a lot of them I haven't even handled either. So I need you guys' help. I need you guys to let me know what you think of certain body styles. All right. So just shout it out, okay? And we'll figure out where to put all these different guitars. All right. If I don't get a lot of input, I'll just kind of go with my gut. All right. So the tier goes from S all the way down through A through E. So let's get some of these out of the way. We got the Dan Electro. This is actually the bass, the Dan Electro bass. And I'm not a fan in any way, shape, or form of pretty much anything Dan Electro. So what do you guys think? If it was up to me, I'd be putting this on the E tier. I'm not a fan, but so unless somebody changes my mind, all right. So let's see. We're here. I gotta come back here and take a look. No, you don't like it that low, TSA? Not that low? What do you guys think it should be? Talking about the Dan Electro. Because I think I don't know much about them, but I know Dan Electros are like they're plywood, hollow body, lipstick pickups. Not appealing to me at all. So it would go down at the bottom. So, all right. I don't know anymore, guys. So I'm gonna put it here. If I put it once I put it here, I can't take it out. Right? I don't think I can anyway. So last time, let me see. All right, that's it. Nothing's changed. So okay, let's go with something a little more interesting. So how about That's a metal guitar. How about an Explorer? The Explorer. So where do you think the Explorer should go, guys? I think that's pretty much. It's kind of a classic. It's um, yeah, it's a classic. It's a metal guitar. I mean, come on. So I think that one for me, I'm not. It's not my dream guitar. It's for me. It's a comfortable guitar to play standing up, not so much sitting down. Although the classic Explorer is better than most of the others that have come along in that similar shape to that. All right, so BCG, you think A? All right, I can go with A. I feel like it's at least a B. So yeah, I'm okay with A. So let me put that in A. All right. And as we go down these rows, we'll figure out an order for each line as we're going. All right. So all right. So let's do something a little. All right. How about something a little more modern? All right. What about headless? We'll just call this for all headless because I don't think there's any other headless on here, right? So I think the headless is pretty cool, but I've only got the one from the kit that I'm building or not finishing yet. So what do you guys think of that one? TSA said B. Oh, I didn't see that, guys. I'm sorry. I have to go back and forth between this. Maybe I'll set up. Maybe I can set this up, so maybe I won't miss out. I'm gonna try and set up a tablet so I can see the chat all the time. All right, so we'll get the next one. Um, Anything to say about these? To me, uh, based on my experience, I feel like it's a C, maybe a D. I think it's a good guitar. Um, I'm not a modern guitar player. B, they're coming back into rotation again. Okay, so you want to think, yeah, B for this? All right, I think. What do you think, TSA? Anybody else want to chime in? Please chime in. Let me know what you think about this. Headless guitars, where should they be on this list? Let me move the list down a little so you guys can see. So I'm okay with B because these are pretty good guitars, and we're going as a group. So, all right. So I'm gonna no opinion on headless. Okay. So I'm gonna put that in B. All right. Now, forgive me. I am not a fan of a lot of these offset body styles, so I don't really even know which one is which. So I'm just gonna put one up front, and you guys can help tell me. I think that's the Jaguar, right? Or is that the Mustang? I don't know. But what do you think that goes? I think it's a classic. It's a '60s guitar. Um, I don't see it as being much more than that, though, at least to me. So I'm feeling like it's a C. BCG, you're talking about this one here, the Mustang or the Jaguar or whatever it is. Okay, so you like that one for an A. Okay, okay, cool. All right, I can definitely be misjudging it because I don't have a lot of experience with it. Okay, so you guys feel like A, that's the Jag. Okay, thank you, 51. I'm gonna call you. I gotta remember to call you just one thing or the other. BCG. Okay, so we'll put that in A. You guys feel like it deserves an A? It gets an A. No problem. Um, All right, so how about this one? Was that the Futura? Or am I getting that mixed up with a Ford? So I think I haven't played one. They don't make a lot of them. I'm sure it's about as cool as an Explorer, but weirder. So um, I don't know. I'm feeling like it's a Gibson. It feels like it's got to be a B, just because it's a Gibson and it's a classic, and it's got to be a decent sounding guitar, right? I mean, it's a Gibson, so I'm not a fan either. TSA, um, but I am trying to look at it from a point of respect. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't. You let me know. I'm thinking it's kind of a. I'm in the middle, B or C. That's kind of where I'm at. Maybe a C, right? Because it's not so uh, easy on the eyes. It's definitely not really easy on the eyes. So well, maybe for that it should be a D. What do you think? Okay, I think I'm going to go with a C on this one then, guys. So is anybody else playing? Okay, so all right, which one is this one? I'm going to leave this one in the front right here, and I'm not honestly not that sure about what it is. So if that was the Jag, is that the Mustang? I'm not. I don't think so, but I don't know. All right, you happy with that last one? All right, cool. All right. You know what? I could probably get behind this guitar if I had it in my hands because I like where the cutaway is here. It's offset, but it's not too low. Right? It's right in the middle, and that's comfortable. When you have that in your lap, that's the spot. That's the spot where your knee's going to be. So it'll sit right in the middle of your body. So I could probably get behind this guitar, even with the offset. Same with the next one here. I don't even know what that is. Oh, what is that? I know that, and I should know that. But if I'm not going to get any input, guys, I'm not sure where to put this next one. So, um, hmm, because it's unknown, I'll put it in a D. What do you think? Hey, anybody who's here, please say hi and check out the chat. Check out the super chat. Okay, hard to see that one on the phone. It's offset. I don't know which one it is. I'm guessing it's a Fender because of the overall look of it, but I'm not sure which one it is. Although I do know there's one here that I do know, but that's about it. That's about it. You like it for a B? You like it for a B? Um, yeah, I'm sure it looks like a solid guitar. Oh yeah, it's got the mid-range humbuckers, so they're kind of low output. All that, yeah, it's a classic '60s style Fender style guitar. Um, all right, let's go with the PRS. Um, I think with the quality of a PRS, this is a core, but I don't see another PRS body here. So, as a representative of PRS in this body style, I think it should probably be S tier, A or S. I haven't played one, so I'm jumping. I'm kind of guessing a little bit, but they're epic. So TSA says an A. What do you think, BCG? And anyone else who's here, if anyone else wants to stop in, say hi, please, join us. So, okay, A it is. So what should we do next here? We still have an S tier open. We still have S tier open. I don't see any metal guitars here, straight up metal guitars. Uh, Where's the Les Paul? Here's the Les Paul. So, all right. So here for me, probably an A. It could be an S. I mean, it's Gibson, and they're the epitome of guitars. So, but I'm a bit of a non-interested person when it comes to Gibson because I like to gripe on the little flaws of a $3,000-4,000 guitar, $8,000 guitar that shouldn't be there. So okay, so BCG says definitely an A for this one. Is that what you're saying, or were you repeating what you said for the last one? I think you're saying A for this one. Yeah. All right. Okay. A it is. We still have S tier open. Who is gonna be S tier? All right. All right. So let's go. All right. So we got a couple metal guitars here. How about this one? What about the Jackson Rhodes? All right. The Jackson V. For me. Oh, okay. Sorry, sorry, BCG. I thought this was you saying you wanted an A, but okay. Sorry. Um. All right. Next one. Sorry, I'll get you on the next one. Excuse me. So I'm looking at the Jackson Rhodes, and it's iconic and singular. You think of that, you think of one person. So for me, that's S tier. What do you guys think? Thank you, BCG. So, so what about this Jackson? Would you rather skip that and pick something else? If you want to pick something else, let me know. And otherwise, for me, that's S tier. I know I've been trying to get an S tier, but this one is pretty much S tier for me. Yeah, Jackson Rhodes is definitely an A plus. Okay, that we definitely agree on for sure. It's gorgeous, it's stunning, it's an attention getter, and you automatically, if you've ever heard Randy Rhoads play, you automatically hear that tone. So yeah, TSA, I'm not gonna wait. Sorry, buddy. I think I'm gonna just go with S tier on this one. No, where'd it go? There we go. All right. Definitely doesn't belong in D. All right, so all right, this one. This is a Rick. I know what I said about Ricks, but this one is really more like Lemmy's Rick. Oh, BCG, you got a Rhodes? Or you've had a Rhodes? I know that neck is like butter. It's so slim that I know that they put graphite rods in there and everything. But yeah, those they can be hell of a lot of fun to play. Yeah, I know that's a classic, right? This one here. Are you talking about the Rickenbacker now? Oh, pardon me. Yeah, I think this is a classic too, but I've never been a huge fan of Ricks in general. Although with Lemmy's Rick, he changed the pickup, right? And so did Cliff Burton on his Rick when he had one, right? They both put guitar pickups in them. All right, so where are we putting this one, guys? I'm not even gonna like whatever you guys say. This is where this one's going. All right. I haven't played one. I have a lot of respect for this model of Rick. So I'll just go whatever you guys say. Time Surfing Alien says a B. What about you, BGC? Anybody else want to chime in? Please chime in. Okay, so it's a B. And I think it's a B for Lemmy, right? All right, so let's get that one over there. Okay. So, let's see. We haven't done the Strat yet. Let's do the Strat. All right. This is the original rock guitar. This is the original guitar that blew everybody away. Um, for me, it has to be at least an A. It's not my ideal because of humbuckers. I like the humbucker sounds better, but you can't deny that everything that this guitar has been and done, and um, it's at least an A for me. What do you guys think? Yes, Cliff and Lemmy. Rest in peace, both of you guys, both of them. That reminds me, I got to do a certain video. TSA says it's an A. Yeah, A. A for Eddie. If no other reason than EVH, sure, absolutely, absolutely. Although, if there was a Frankie in this list, that would be an S guitar. Is there a Frankie on here? No, but we're talking about shapes, not particular guitars. Um, what is this one here? This is is it a Nova? Is that it? I see Rhett Shull playing one that looks like this all the time. So I don't know much about them, but I know that they're higher end. So I want to give them some respect. So I would go with, without knowing any better, a C, maybe a B, because I just don't know anything. But what do you guys think? All right. So we got 4 people in the chat. Hello, welcome. Thanks for joining us. Say hi and check out the super chat. We're doing a special super chat that uh, includes a one of a kind giveaway item if we get to 10 super chats. C. Okay. All right, BCG. Yeah. C. Like I said, I don't know a whole lot about it either. It looks similar to a Washburn body style, which I think there's a Washburn in here, but I know it's not. It's higher end than that. So, okay, I'm just going to go with the C. We still have no D's here. Do you guys see any D's on this list? I don't really. All right, we'll leave the Firebird. That's a Firebird, right? Leave that up there. Let me move this down a little bit. What do you think of the Firebird? I don't know a whole lot about Gibson's lineup. Most of Gibson's guitars look like they just like dropped into here out of like 1962. Yeah, you know what? The GNL Strat is the perfected version of the Stratocasters, according to Leo. So I wouldn't mind playing one. So I could agree with that probably. AAA. George and Leo. So what do we think about the Firebird? That's a Firebird, right? And that one there in the corner. This guy right here. To me, it's a middle of the road Gibson. So if you guys don't want to save it, I'm going to put it in a C, just because I don't know any better. I don't want to diss it, but I don't know any better. So I'll give you guys a moment. You like the Firebird? Okay, the Firebird should be a B. All right. TSA, any opinion on the Firebird? All right. Even if it's just a gut feeling. All right, TSA, you wouldn't mind having a Firebird either? Okay, so we got B's all around. So we're going to make it a B. All right. See where the waist is on this? It's way down here. Not for me. Because it'll push the guitar further to my left. And I'll be playing more like this than like this. And I'm picky like that. All right, so what's next? Let's do the SG. All right. I'm not a huge fan of SGs at all. I don't really like them at all. I think they were a lazily made design. You think that about the Nova? You're probably right because it looks like it's a good guitar. You got a P90 in the neck and you got a Tele style bridge. You got a pretty powerful output in the bridge, and you got all those sweet P90 tones. You got that girth, that grit. It's a pretty well-rounded instrument when you think about it. So, yeah, I would definitely think that's probably underappreciated. So, but what do we think about the SG? Personally, I'm not really a huge fan. I've had one. It nosedived all the time, and I don't like the look of it overall because when I look at it, I see a I do like the way like Sister Loretta Tharp's looks. She had it with the tremolo and the three pickups, right? The white one. I think that's a classic look. Don't get me wrong when I say I don't like the look. Like I don't like the red one, but I like the white and the way it looks with the gold and all that. I think it's a good looking instrument in that sense. But for me, like there are certain things I see certain guitars and they bug me. With Strats, it's the fact that the pick guard is covering up a giant hole. And if anything, you could have at least recessed it. It bugs me that way. The SG, it's got a lot of problems, and it bugs me for all of them. But I think they sound. I think they sound great. People who like them, they should have. Yeah, if they have them and they enjoy them, great. It's definitely not for me. I feel like when they decided to make that, they were like, "All right, well, what can we do? Well, we need a body that's lighter. Okay, so what if we use a half the thickness? The wood that we use for the banjo resonators, and we'll use that. And oh, we need a new shape. Okay, so we'll take the double cut, and we'll just make the horns pointy, and that's basically all they did. And then they beveled the edges. So for me, it's not the greatest, although I do appreciate it for um, its tone and its place in music history. Okay, let's put it that way. It's I don't really like it. I do have a sense of respect for it, though. All right, and now I've spoken on that way too much. Sorry. So TSA, yeah, you like the white with the triple humbucker, right? Yeah, the Sister Loretta Tharp. I can't blame you on that one. Can't blame you on that at all. That's actually, I think that's actually one of the Les Paul ones. If I remember correctly, that model came out uh, as a Les Paul, and then it like the next year or the year after, it was all changed. It was only a Les Paul for a year and a half, the SG, and I think that one was one of them. Was one of them. Was one of the Les Paul models. There you go. So, yeah, find one of those, and you're gonna be selling the house, the kids, for a good one. Yeah, but it might be worth it. How much of an annoyance are your kids? So, where do you want to put it, guys? I feel like it's a B. It's not. It's got all this history, right? It's a great guitar, but it's got a lot of flaws, right? They do. TSA, Harley Benton makes a good looking copy of pretty much everything. They've got the right makers making their guitars. Let me tell you, you can't go wrong with a Harley Benton, and they're great guitars at great prices. Um, so personally, yeah, I'm thinking a B for the SG. How about you guys? TSA, you're okay with the B? I think it's a strong B. if it didn't have neck dive, if and the bowing issue because it's always bending. And for me, it just looks like it's a halfway done project. So okay, B it is. No more waiting on you guys. So we still only have one S tier. We have no Ds. And next up, let's do it right. It's right there. Let's do it. It's the RG. And this is actually a picture of a cheap one. Okay, B minus for you, 5150 for B. I did it again. BCG. Yeah. Okay. So all right. So we end up on a B. The Ibanez. This is the RG series. That's actually a Geo version of the RG series. But anybody's got an RG 120 or was it the 520? I forget. But there's a couple of them that are just like they're like perfect. Great guitars at any price for like learning metal or anything else, pretty much. So, I think I'm okay with an A or a B for the Ibanez. What about you guys? How do you feel? What do you think? A, B, C, D? We still don't have a D. Oh, look, we do have an EVH in here. So, all right. Well, you guys, let me know. There we go. Yes, you're right about that. It's a great mod guitar too. No opinion. Okay, TSA has no opinion on an Ibanez. And what do you think, BCG? I'm not saying S tier. I'm thinking it's a solid B, maybe a bottom level A, because it's a good guitar for learning on. It's a good mod guitar, like you said. Even at this price point, these inexpensive ones are very solid. Um, so, um, okay. All right. Yeah, I kind of agree. Ibanez overall, that's kind of an A level guitar, regardless of what it is. So, and this is representative of the whole lineup, right? So, yeah, I'm definitely on board with that. All right. Is this, I don't even know what this is. This one here looks like a Rick to me, but I don't know. Um, is that an Art Core, an Ibanez Art Core, or a Yamaha, maybe? I don't have a clue, guys. So, I don't want to diss any one of these guitars and put them in places they don't belong, but I don't know much about this one. So, I'm thinking it's a hollow body. That's a Jazzmaster? It's a hollow body Jazzmaster? Yeah. All right. Um, this is just a gut guess. It's going to be a C or a B. But you guys, I'm hoping someone comes in and knows more than me. We got 5 people in the chat right now. Please come on, say hi, guys. Okay, you're taking a green pause. Okay, you're gonna have your head down, rolling a joint, I guess. See, you're okay with that? Yeah, I'm kind of okay with that too. I just don't know a lot about it. I don't want to disrespect it, so it feels like it would be wrong to put it on a D or an E, right? Nashville Telly. Telly's for me is an instant A, and possibly an S because it's the original guitar, the original electric guitar. All right, so yeah, you know what? I'm gonna say S for a Telly. It's the original. It's the original solid body electric guitar. It's a versatile instrument. It was meant to be used as a bass guitar when you're not playing lead, and it's bright and loud. And it's from 1940 fucking 9. They did that, and he got it right the first time. So I think that deserves an S tier. And the TSA, you're on board with that? How about you, BCG? We got more people in the chat. Say hi, guys, please. I just I just want to know who's here. Just say hi. Now I look like an idiot. I'm laughing too much. So, all right. Yeah, all right. So TSA says S. I'm going S. Okay, that's fair enough, BCG. You say it's an A, or if it's a Charvel Telly A plus plus, you like them. You like them hot, right? You're definitely I'm gonna. Oh, I want to say a metal guy, but probably not. Probably if Charvel's probably more of an Eddie Van Halen guy, more of a hard rock EVH kind of guy. That's my guess based on what you've been talking, how you've been picking here. Anyway, but um, okay, you're cool with S. You're giving me a little S. So I think you're. That's how you're saying that it's okay. You can put it there. Okay, cool. All right. Um, yeah. So all right. So yeah, we got two in the S, and they're so different. But that tells you. I guess that tells you a lot about us. All right. That's EVH time. I don't have to ask. I don't even. I don't think I have to ask you guys. Do I? Okay. Yeah. Okay. S. Just it's just an S, right? Yeah. So okay. So I'm just gonna put it in an S. And rest in peace, Eddie. Thank you for everything. There we go. Thank you for Thank you for lighting the spark, being the spark to light the flame that's been lit since then. All right. This 330 series from Gibson, 335, I believe, or 355. Whatever. It's the basis for Lucille. It's the basis for the little red one that Chuck Berry used. Uh, not my style at all. Too big, hollow body, not me at all. But I've also never handled one, so who knows for sure. But I feel like it's got to be an A or a B. All right, it's in pretty iconic body style. I think it deserves to be there. So, what do you guys think? I'm coming back to see what you think. TSA says it's a B. Yeah, that one was the PV, right? That was the older one. That was the PV. Right? Okay. Everyone's saying B. Sounds good to me. Anybody else want to chime in? Guys, there's 5 people here. That means that's me, TSA, BCG, and 2 other people at least. So please stay high. Join us. Take part, man. Hang out. All right. So we said B on that one. So let me do that. All right. Good. Okay, we got a lot of guitars in A and B. I think that makes sense though, right? Because the overall quality is going to like S is going to be exceptional. This is where all the greatness is going to be, and then we're going to start getting very good and good guitars down lower, right? Because I don't think at the end of the day we have anything here that's not good, right? Let's be realistic. All right, we got some Dannies coming up. Let's just get them all through them all. We got 3 Dannies in a row. And I've already beat up the Danny bass. It's like a tic tac bass on the E. I don't feel that these deserve to be an E. Here, we'll do this one first because this one is at least it's a solid 60s guitar. I'll call it a C and maybe a B. I feel like it's a C. If you guys feel like it's a B, it's a B. Or if you whatever you guys feel, if you guys want to outvote, you guys can outvote me. So thank you. Thank you, Classic B. Welcome. Thanks for coming. Appreciate you, man. Well, it's really subjective anyway, right? We're not all we can't play all these guitars. No one else here has. So we're all kind of like being a bit subjective ourselves anyway. So uh just vote based on what you like. All right. BCG says it's a C. Oh yeah, okay. All right. All right, so yeah, I'm not a fan of them either. Uh, should I split the difference and give us a reason to put something in D? Right? Because I said C, you were saying E. Let's split the difference. Any objections? Last chance. All right. I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm gonna skip ahead right here and go boom, boom. Let's get past those. That's all D. If anybody's got an objection, let me know. I think I can fix it. All right. Now, Dean, ML, baby. Rest in peace, Dime. So, what do you think? All right. You're okay with the compromise. Thank you, BCG. What are we thinking about the Dime? What about the ML? I think the ML is a great. It's like when these things came out, it was like everything was morphing to something like this, and Dean just took it all the way. So I think it's pretty cool. I think it's a cool body style. Never played one, but it definitely is right up my alley as far as um, a stand-up player. I don't like the low waist. I'm picky. What can I say? I just know that when I sit down, I play that, it's going to be way over here. So it's not a player that I would play sitting down, but it's still an awesome guitar. I would give it at least a B and probably an A. That's my gut. All right. So, what do you guys think? The Dean ML. Anybody? Does that sound okay? It's a B or an A. All right. I can read well enough without the glasses. Letters are good. I like Dean's guitars. It's classic dime guitar, and he liked Flying V's and Explorer guitars, so it was a mix. Yeah, yeah. Okay, we got some votes for B. I'll give it a B. Oh wait, what do we got? Someone else just popped up. All right, it's unanimous with all the voters. Everyone who's voting says it's a B. It's a B. Rest in peace, Dime. We love you, man. Thank you for everything, especially something like Cemetery Gates, man. Epic song. All right, enough reminiscing. We got a three pickup Firebird. It's got the three mini humbuckers. Again, it's another 50s, 60s guitar for me. It feels a little outdated, but that's just the looks for me. I don't know. Not on my radar. I'll give it a. I feel like it's a C. Yeah, okay. I feel like it's a C. I'm getting C's from some of you guys, so I think we're going to put it in a C. I feel like that's about right. I don't think it's a horrible guitar, but I think the mini humbuckers give it a very niche existence. Okay, the classic Flying V. Here we go. This is a good one. All right. Where C's all around, that's cool. Okay, how about the Flying V? I feel like this is an A. Maybe an S, okay? It's a Gibson, so you know how I feel about Gibsons, but that's me being picky about the quality of Gibsons. But I think it's either realistically, I think it's an A or an S. And TSA says a B. BCG says an S. Classic B. Would you like to chime in as well? And you could probably split the difference here, or I will. And if I do, then it'll be an A if you don't chime in. So you did vote A. Okay. All right. So then it's an A. All right. So cool. We'll put it in A. All right. That works. All right. All right. So quick look at where we're at. We got three S tier guitars, which I think feels actually kind of right. There shouldn't be as many of those in there as there are A's and B's, right? These should be the exceptional guitars. And then here we should have all the greatness and near greatness. And then from there it's very good, to good. And yeah, okay. But whatever. All right, so this is a Gretsch, right? We're looking at a Gretsch over here. Yeah. All right, splitting the difference. All right, we're getting towards the end here, guys. We're down to the last 6. Let's see if we can plow through these. We got none of the usual suspects anymore. We got a Gretsch. I'm not a fan of Gretsch. I feel like this Gretsch should probably be a C because I know Gretsch makes good guitars, but I just haven't played one. And it is one of their higher end ones, right? Because it's got gold company, gold hardware and all that. TSA saying an A. Everybody, okay. Well, what was I saying? Was I saying C? I was saying C, right? All right. So maybe we'll bump it up to a B and kind of split the difference. Is that okay with everybody? That sound all right? Because we seem a little split on this one. Okay. I'll take that advice, BCG. And you guys, all right, we'll split the difference, call it a B. All right. It is a good, I'm sure it's a very good guitar. How about the Moss Right? Little Johnny Ramone. Conceit, like the Stray Cats. Okay. So how about the Moss Right? Again, I don't know Moss Rights. And it's like a reverse offset. So it wouldn't be on my radar visually, but yeah. Oh, right. Okay, that's what you're talking about. Yeah, the Stray Cats, right? Okay, because that was like his. He's got the red one, right? Okay, yeah, and that's a cool guitar, and he's a great player. Yes, yes, he does. So what do we think about Johnny Ramone? What about the Moss Right? I feel like it's a solid B, possibly a C. I just don't know, but I feel stronger about a B. And I'll wait for your guys' opinions. Hey, we got 6 people in the chat. Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Please say hi. Join in the game. All right. And please, I know we're getting towards the end here. We've been doing this a while. We got the super chat. We got a bit of a super chat giveaway game going on where if I get 10 yellow super chats, I'm going to give away. We're gonna do a numbers game at that point with the people who did the 10 yellow super chats, and then someone's gonna come away with this. That's upside down, so I'll turn it this way. All right, that's a custom neck plate that's going to be on the Autism guitar. I had 2 made, and so there's going to be an extra. And when we get to that, we meet that goal, someone can win it. All right, we got a B, we got a B, we got a B. Okay, so we got B's all around. All right, so we'll put it at B. Lots of B's, but that feels right. That feels right. It should be lots more B's than A's and less C's, right? That means that there's more good guitars than bad guitars, right? So, all right. So we got the Jag Stang. That one I remember. Right? That's Kurt Cobain's guitar, right? The Jag Stang. It's a bit iconic for who it is and what it is, but I'm not sure it's a great guitar. I'm feeling like it's a C. What do you guys think? Am I seeing a B from you, classic B? For the Jag Stang? Or Jazz Stang? Jag Stang, I think, right? All right. That's my second favorite Fender. Okay, so solid B from you. Okay. Hey, Hey, yeah, I could go for a B. I don't know the instrument that well. I think it's at least a solid C. A B sounds good. All right, B it is. That's a good one for B, I think. All right, so we're down to the top three. Our last three. Let's see how we got here. We got 3 in S. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 in A. 10. 10 in B. 4 in C. 3 Ds. 1 E. All right. Do we have any more junk here? I don't know. All right. This is a Jazz Master, right? Yeah, Nirvana Stang. Um, yeah, it's also small, right? It's 22 and 3/4 inch scale or something like that, or 24-inch scale, right? So, yeah, it's full. Actually, I think it's 24. It's full scale because it's 24 inches, and you have to be at least 24 inches to be full scale. So, Classic B is saying a C on the Jazz Master. Um, I'm okay with the C on this one. How about you guys? BCG saying a C as well. That's 2. I say I got 3. We got 4 people here. That's a consensus, more or less. So, all right. So it's a C. Now, these last 2, not sure. Don't really know them at all. This one looks like the first one out of these 2 looks like it might be something from Fender. I don't know. This one? Oh, this is the Peavey. I know this one. This is the Peavey from the 70s. That's fairly iconic. I don't know who's played it, but I know it's on some recordings. This one I don't know anything about. So Classic B, that's cool, man. That's great. It doesn't matter because a lot of this, like I said, a lot of us guitar players, we don't play everything, so we don't know either, right? So we, after a while, we're going on looks too. So, so yeah, so that one is you're saying C or D for both. Okay. Um, I feel like the Peavey is probably a C. I don't know this one though. Does does anybody know what this one is? What the name of this one is? Because I mean, I'd like to. I I'd like to know. Is it? Is it one of their? Is it one of their other ones? All right. So you know we don't know anything about it. So maybe we'll just split the difference and put it in C. And I guess the Peavey. What do you guys think about the Peavey? The Peavey's a C. I think the Peavey's a solid C as well. All right. So we'll put both of these in C, and that's going to call it for this. This is our results. 3 S tier guitars. I feel like the S tier is good. What do you guys think? I feel like that's solid. I feel like, yeah, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna change the order just a little bit. I think that's a more accurate order. What do you guys think? Because the Telly is the first solid body electric. I think the EVH is a little more. It's not just a guitar player playing a guitar in my mind, right? The Jackson. I think of the Jackson. I think of Randy Rhoads. When I think of this, I think of Eddie, and I think of the kill switch, and I think of the tremolo with the D. You know what I mean? I feel like this is a little more important. So I feel like that's a good order for those 3. What do you guys think? Solid S tier? Okay. What about A? You feel like A is in good order, or should we move stuff around? I feel like it could be moved around a little bit, but I think it's. Let me go. Let me see. What do I feel like? I feel like this one probably back here. I feel like we give the Les Paul front, and I think no, I think we give the Strat front, then the Les Paul. I think we go like that, And I feel like that's A. Or like that. Okay. Is that a good order for A? I mean, now I'm just playing around with this so we can kill a little more time. But I think, yeah, A looks good like that. How do you guys feel about A? I'm going to start playing around with B. You guys let me know what you think about A, and I'll come back and then I'll make some changes if I have to. All right. B, what are the guitars we know? I think this one is the most important one in this list as far as that goes. Then I got to go with the ML and then the SG. I could switch these two, no problem, because I know that this one is just part of how I feel about the SG. Um, I like the Gretsch. I like the Gretsch over this one, but I like that one there. Then, because I don't know a lot about some of these guitars, um, this one's going to go into end up in the back. This one's going to end up there. Yeah, you know what? The more I look at it, this one doesn't belong there. It belongs there. These all have more interest to me, more history than this one. So I think for me, I think that's B. What do you guys think? You think headless last? Okay. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I think that's okay. I can make that adjustment. I think I'm okay with that adjustment. It feels good because this does have history and this has some history. This is relatively new, so that can make sense. As for C, I got to go what I know, right? And I feel like that like that's not bad for C. D, I don't think matters, or E. Sorry, Dan Electro. Sorry, Rick. Hold on. All right. I think that's the list. What's the blue one? The blue one is I'm thinking you're talking about this one here, right? The blue one, that's a Nova. That's a more recent brand that a lot of guys are liking. It's really good with studio musicians and things like that. And someone else has made it famous, but probably nobody I know. The blue from C. Yeah, yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. Yeah, classic B. That's the Nova. I believe that's the Nova. But that's our list, guys. So, um, all right, yeah, cool. All right, so nobody wanted to do anything about the chat this week. That's cool. I will try and do something else for next week, and then we'll do this one again another time. Hopefully, uh, we'll hopefully I'll have the guitar built next week. All right. We're over an hour 20, so uh, I guess it's a good time to call it. What do you guys think? We got 6 people here. Wow, this is like the most so far. Okay, so maybe we hang out for a few more minutes. E is a class by itself. Oh, what? What? Oh, yeah. 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 Right. It's a Mercedes. It's an E class. So, all right. So, who else is here? Say hi. Um, the guitar build for anyone who's hasn't who's popping in and out. The autistic guitar build's going good. We got things going on. I'm going to hopefully get the guitar built by the end of this week, uh, without the wiring done. I'm going to try and make. Going to try and get someone who's more professional than me at it to do the work. But it'll be together, and at that point, I'll start making some of the more important videos for the project. because it'll be in a state where people can relate to it. I'm going to try and keep doing more videos too. I'm going to try and just do more reaction or other short form videos that I can get done in. Try and do as much as 3 videos a week. So I hope you guys will keep watching the new content, because I got to get a little varied with content. Can't do reviews in a day. You know what I mean? Or at least not the way I do them. So so going forward, I'm going to try and just do more stuff regularly, but it's going to be a bit varied for that. The AI reviews are kind of crazy. I'm not following TSA. What are you talking about? I think I did my Frankenstein guitar almost the same time you did. Right. Okay. Okay. So you did the Frankenstein guitar, right? So yeah, it's not that long. It's not that big a project, guitars. So uh, how'd that turn out? Do you run into a bit of an issue with having 5150 in your name? I only ask because I think I'm getting you confused with another channel that has 5150 in the name. And now the full name is escaping me at the moment. But I think I'm remembering some stuff I've seen on that channel and kind of superimposing it on you. And I don't know. I got to get my head straight, I guess. So, all right. So yeah. So I don't know what to say. Okay. We're gonna. So you didn't put out the right. Yeah. Okay. Oh, right. The AI reviews are kind of okay. The AI generated shorts. Yes. Thank you. I'm getting confused with Marty 5150. Yes. That's who I'm getting confused with. Yeah. Was that the 3 minute shorts I was thinking of doing? Because I did one of those and the 3 minute shorts didn't take off. But now I have another one up that's 3 minutes and it's doing okay. Or it but it was accepted as a 3 minute short. Yeah, Marty 5150. That's where I was looking at Eruption. He was showing. He's got a video on how to play Eruption, which I started playing. But going forward, I'm going to do more videos. That's what I was talking about. I'm going to try and do other things that are guitar related. Like I'm going to be working on a new reaction that's not musical at all, but totally guitar related. I hope you guys will check it out with me because I think it's a bit unique, and it's something that we're probably all interested in. Pardon me. I think as I get older, I get gassier. It's the medicines. It's the meds for the blood pressure and all that shit. Okay. So, well, let me ask you, 51, since you've done those, what do you think of our project? Because it's a little bit of a, it's an homage. It's not a replica. It's meant to take inspiration and be something new. But I'd be interested to know what you think about it so far, because it's not going to be a Frankie when it's done. So, but yeah, so this week that'll get built. I'll be having I'll be putting up some videos, hopefully, about this guitar, about the little things that I'm doing so far, as far as to get the build rolling soon. Um, but I'm going to try and do a few of those shorter videos, the quicker videos, to get the ball rolling on this. And I'm going to start doing memberships. That's going to become a thing. At first, I'm not going to be requiring a lot. There's not going to be a lot of difference. At first, it'll be I'm working out something exclusive to the membership, and it's also going to mean that there's going to be like a 3-day wait once videos are posted. Members will watch videos first, and then non-members will watch. And so then it goes out to the whole YouTube public, and then so yes, Igor. Grab a t-shirt. Right, it's not a Frankie, it's an Igor. Right, and definitely grab a t-shirt and support the bill. Thank you. All right. So keep an eye out for this stuff. Let me know what's going on. Please watch the videos, and if you could share anything with the autism, if you guys could share it on other forms of social media, that would be a huge help for the channel and moving this forward. All right. Thanks, BCG. I'm glad to hear that. I think it's a great original. It's an original, great cause guitar. It's perfect, like the children. Great. I don't think you could have said that better, man. Thank you. All right, so please watch the videos as they come out, and hopefully all this comes together. I'm gonna have to get this. I'm gonna have days off this week, unless I have run into. Slow down, speak, RJ. Uh, Unless I run into issues, I'm gonna have this guitar fully assembled by next Sunday. I shouldn't have any issues. Uh, it won't be wired, but it should be together. Thanks, TSA. I'm actually one of your 7 subs too. So, but thank you. Appreciate it all. All right, so it's going to be an hour and a half, guys. So let's call it. Oh, okay. He's kind of on the spectrum, right? Yeah, there's a lot of people like that. That normal, high functioning individuals, relatively normal, high functioning individuals that have uh, just a touch of autism in their in their personality as part of, and plays a great guitar. That's awesome. That's awesome. It's great. They have some people just it can aid. It can actually be an aid to some people. I mean, it can make some people a bit quirky, but you can be an aid in your focus. I mean, because you become a bit singular. You know what I mean? You're not as out there socially and all this other stuff. So uh, it could be a great thing. It could be a great thing for somebody. And yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, TSA's got someone in his family with autism as well, and our painter is on the spectrum too. So how's that? And although I'm not on the spectrum, I worked with him for a little while, and well, I had my own issues as a kid. So anyway, so we're all in on this, and watch the videos, share the videos, guys, please. If you could share the videos on social media, that's a huge help, and it'll go a long way to improving what I can do and what I can get from the people who are going to be I'm going to be working with to promote this in the future. And I assume so much when I say that. I assume a lot. I assume that they're going to want to promote the guitar ahead of time. I don't know, but I assume that, and so hopefully there's going to be a lot of that. That's very cool, BCG. Definitely. What kind of guitar does he have? I'm curious. As someone who has too many guitars, and I'm gonna be planning on giving away some. So, what does he like? I'm not promising anything, but what does he like? Uh, oh, and what do you guys think? Are you guys going to be around on Christmas Day? I'm probably going to actually be working until 6 p.m. But I was thinking about doing a live on Christmas. So, what do you guys think? We got 6 people here, man. Everybody, say hi. I appreciate you all coming. Thank you very much. Um, so cool. Okay. I'm going to try and do that sometime this week too. I'm going to try and find time and finally start playing around with what is it? The OBS and StreamYard. Those see if I can't move this over to that. I want to start making this a bit more formal, like I was originally planning months ago. I've got a lot of stuff all planned and set up, and I'd like to give this more structure. So hopefully I can start playing around with that stuff and I can fix my issues with OBS, or I can move on to something else that's going to work. So hopefully tomorrow or Thursday, I'll find time and I'll be playing around with that stuff. You might see me pop up as live. If you do, stop by. Squire Tobacco Burst. Okay, so he likes his Squire Tobacco Burst. He likes the Strat style. He likes the single coils. He likes humbuckers. I'm just curious at this point. But all right, so okay, well that's a good guitar. Tobacco's put me on. Boy. All right, so okay, so yeah, it's been an hour and a half now, guys. This is the longest live show we've done. So let's call it. It's 10:30. Three singles. Okay, cool. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind for the future because I have several guitars that I'm looking to possibly hand out in the near future. So I got to see how that's going to go. I got to make sure I got the room on my credit card. I'm a little underemployed right now, but if I can work it out, I want to start doing more giveaways of stuff overall, and so we'll. I want to see. I'm going to need people to give away stuff too. So I'll keep you in mind, keep you and him in mind, as well as others. Right. So anyway, guys, thank you for coming. This has been awesome. I'm going to call it here. It's just about 10:30, and I really do appreciate you all for coming. So just okay. Figure out what to say, RJ. You guys, as always, are awesome, and I really do appreciate every single one of you. And uh, this is going to do it for this one. Until the next one. All right. Good night, everybody. Until the next one, take it easy. Good night.